there to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Passes out front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Hancock's got it along the wing. The Icebreakers will play it against the wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Goes full circle with the puck. And there's the save. Takes the pass. They've got numbers here. Lead pass ahead. Hancock's going to play it to the corner. Intercepted at center by Sparks. All alone. Comes up with a stop. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Moves it to Jordan. Moves the puck along the half wall. He's got a little jump. He's in. Denies him on the breakaway. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Anderson's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
The Nighthawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Hancock's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Nighthawks win it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Trying to get it out. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Quick pass across to McRae. Takes a shot. Oh, what a chance wide.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. In a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Hancock's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Throws it in. The Nighthawks gain possession. Quick pass to Sparks.
Anderson's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Icebreakers kill off the penalty.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. He's to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Nighthawks have it now.
Lehman's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, what a save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Sends the pass in front. Misses the net. Taken along the wall by Burns. Denies him in close.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out-competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still no score in this one. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. He says, let's get physical on that play. along the wall by Fuck. Poor pass on the plane and puck leaves the zone. Sends the pass over. Denies him with the save. And now he passes up to Hancock. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Here in the later stages of this period, still scoreless in this one. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Shot, and they score. The Icebreakers have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and we finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Moves it quickly over to Buck. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Takes the feed. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Off the draw. Look at that move. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, smart heads-up read. Oh, he misfires on that. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number two set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Nighthawks didn't see any success on their power play through the first period, a reason why they're trailing. You know that personnel could change. They're going to feel the pressure right now if the coach is looking down at them.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Pushes it across to Sparks. Odd man rush. Thought he had enough room to sneak past the defender against the wall, but tied up there.
Yeah, he didn't have enough space to be able to push it by and get to it first, and a nice play by the defender.
Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Congratulations, you're a fucking loser.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Fox won the draw here in the open ice. Dishes it to Jackson. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Slides it across. Quick pass to Fox. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Moves it up.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Angles it over to McRae. Oh, misses the net, and what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you gotta figure he's gonna put one by the tendy.
Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Here's a shot. They score, and that's back-to-back goals.
Well, Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels, then getting 2 in a row, back to back. Here they come. Man, can he ever protect the puck? And this is just a clinic in that area, James, where he is a leading example of how to shield, how to position, and then, of course, how to finish it off.
Quick feed to Buck. Oh, great move to shake off the check. Cap's got it around the board. Scores! He's got it! There's his first in the EASHL. Well done.
Oh, what an amazing moment, James. Absolutely incredible. You'll never forget your first goal. And he does it with conviction. And you can see everyone around him just kind of celebrating right now. You got to believe someone's going to collect that puck.
Guys, this is a huge moment for this player. It's his first career goal in the EASHL. You know one of the trainers is going to grab that puck, tape it up, and leave it in that locker stall.
Nice defensive robbery on that. That's a solid check on the play. Moves the puck behind the net. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman. Burns from the back end. And that pass is redirected. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Hancock's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Made the save on the play. Delayed penalty coming up here. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Hancock's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, these are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
The Nighthawks send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Picked up along the boards by Sparks. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
The Nighthawks go to work on offense. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puts it on net. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Here's a chance. Off the outside of the iron, and will play on.
The Nighthawks trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Oh, a clutch save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything. So they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 2-1 hockey game. The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Grabbed along the board by Hancock. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Nighthawks have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Nighthawks are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Dishes it off. Denies him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Hancock's ill intentions have resulted in a charging penalty.
Well, that's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
Good job again, you fucking retard. Stupid bitch American.
As both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Skates to the crease. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. The Nighthawks grab possession with the puck. Penalty expires, and they'll go to work with a man advantage. Not much, but it's still a power play. Drills them.
Hancock's penalty is almost expired.
And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength. Fox got the puck. Shot, and he makes the save.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Hancock's won a big draw on their own end. Avoids the poke check. Breakaway. Doesn't get the shot off. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. And we are just moments. And this one's underway here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Nighthawks are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game. Anderson's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. but I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers are up 3-1. And they'll start with possession. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
The Icebreakers have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Hancock's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Here's a short pass to Buck. All alone! Poked away, and that gamble pays off.
Well, this is extremely high-risk play, James, but the reward was also high because that's a perfectly timed poke check.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Fox got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And another hit! The human buzzsaw is in full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
It certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, your head's going to be on a swivel. You're going to be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
Fires it! Gets a glove on it to make the save. Taken by Cap. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And he sidesteps the check there. Huge steal in his own end.
The Icebreakers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Sparks. Moves it over to Buck. Takes a shot. Makes the save using the hashtag block. Penalty coming up here. Jordan's going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding here, James, and I think it's a good call. It's a dangerous play, it's over-aggressive, and it needed to be called.
The Icebreakers come up with the defensive zone draw.
Caps made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Anderson's got the puck in his own zone. Burns looks around. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Nighthawks have it now. And he slides it quickly to Buck. Moves the puck. Takes a shot. And he was ready for that save.
Wagner's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Fox at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Strong hit on the play. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Nighthawks come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Icebreakers have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And now he moves it quickly to Anderson. Takes it from the right side. Puck picked up by Anderson. Intercepts the pass at center. Oh, look at this chance. There's a collision. Long lead pass to Jordan. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Icebreakers have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Hancock's won the draw. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Moves the puck down low. Moves it to Jordan. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Fox won the draw at center. Now a quick pass to Cap. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Wagner's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Up along the wing. Sent into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. They go on the attack through center. Feeds it over. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper. Here in the late going of the frame, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Receives the pass. Rocked him in the open ice. Missed the net, tried to tuck it into the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss. Wagner's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Fox won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Stretches one out to Hancock. He's got a step. Oh, and that kind of just blows up in their face. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get...
Scores! Oh, that was a beauty! The Nighthawks have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Big hit. And there's the save on the play.
Fox really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Nighthawks play it along the boards. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. The Icebreakers have been handed 2 for interference.
A really tough time to take a penalty when your team has a 1-goal lead in the dying minutes of the game. Now it's about the PK unit doing their thing.
The Nighthawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Burns. And they manage to clear it. Passes it over. And that's off a stick. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. Well, a big moment here in the EASHL. First game, first victory.
And you know, it's really important, James, that they take a moment to celebrate it and embrace it. I mean, wins go by too quickly, and when it's the first ever, you have to find a way to appreciate the moment.